Hi friends! Several weeks ago, I made a video showing you some outfit formulas for spring that are made up of very common pieces many people already have in their closets. In that video, I asked if my lovely viewers wanted a part 2 because I had even more ideas with so many of the same pieces, and you all said, yes please, which is a response I'm very honored by. I'm so glad you all found that valuable and wanted to see more. So today, that's exactly what we're doing. I've got a whole bunch of outfit formulas for you using a collection of basics you probably already own or could very easily add to your wardrobe. So they are super easy to recreate and tweak, remix, and rewear on the day-to-day. First, let me lay out the wardrobe basics we're working with today. To make these outfits, I'm using a t-shirt, a pair of pants, a cardigan, a button-up, a skirt, a sleeveless dress, a vest, and some sort of cute top. This one is probably the least generalizable because everyone definitely does not have like a top that looks just like this one that I'm using. But by cute top, I just mean any top with a little extra interest that isn't just like a t-shirt or a button-up. Something like this, or this, or this would also work. You know what a cute top is, you get it. These are all the pieces we're going to be using to put together a whole bunch of outfits today, and I formulated these outfits using repeating pieces on purpose, because I think that's realistically what most of our closets look like and how most of us actually use our clothes. Of course, every variation I have of each of these pieces in my closet does not match every variation of every other piece, but I'm guessing you have multiple t-shirts or pairs of pants or other items in your wardrobe that you can switch out and work with to make these formulas work without a strict 8-piece capsule. That said, if you do have a cohesive collection of pieces, you definitely can make all these outfits and more with just the same 8 base items. I also think all of these base combinations work as complete outfits on their own. They don't require particular accessories to look good, but they are also very easy to build on and accessorize, so I hope you have fun making them your own. Alright, now that we've got our key pieces established, let's get into the formulas. I'm gonna start with formulas using the most basic top we have here, the t-shirt. A classic basic, the perfect building block for so many outfits.
Our first formula is deceptively simple. It's just a t-shirt with a skirt. Honestly, I skipped this formula in the previous video because it seemed too simple to mention, but I actually think it's worth bringing up here because I think a lot of us might also skip over this idea mentally. We feel like we need to pair a skirt with something dressier or girlier on top, or we need more pieces for it to be an outfit. But to me, the t-shirt and skirt combo is so effortlessly cool and stylish because it's so simple and combines something super casual with something a little more fashion forward. You can play around with the way the shirt is tucked or untucked to give it a different look. You can do a bold patterned skirt and graphic tee, or just simple solid pieces. You can go for short fitted pieces or long baggy ones. There are so many possible variations on this combo, and I feel like all of them can look so good. I also added some simple everyday accessories, my big tote bag, and sunglasses, and now we've got a look that feels cool and styled, but still so easy to put together and so easy and comfy to wear, especially in the spring and summer. Next, we have our t-shirt paired with pants and a cardigan. Another combo that is very simple, but that I think always looks good. Something about styling t-shirts in place of a dressier or girlier top really just gives an outfit that effortless coolness to me. I love t-shirts with cardigans, especially for this reason, because cardigans can feel so soft and drapey. I love the boxy structure a t-shirt can add. And this is also one you can make as simple or as bold as you want. It's a simple combo, but you can use really bold pieces to make an outfit that's super fun and statement making, or again, go neutral for an understated everyday look. It's very adaptable to different styles. Our next t-shirt formula is to layer it under a sleeveless dress. I briefly touched on the option of layering tops under a dress in the previous outfit formulas video, but this time I really wanted to focus in on it because honestly, I tend not to think of this combo when I'm actually getting dressed day to day, but this is the perfect reminder to myself and to you, this combo really is so wearable, yet so stylish. It's comfy, it's easy, especially with a looser dress, it's incredibly low maintenance, but it always looks thought through and put together and stylish. Maybe because so many of us don't typically think of it while getting dressed, so when you do, it's like, okay, that was an intentional, thoughtfully put together look. I especially love this with a graphic tee poking out. I just think it adds a great touch of interest, but the graphic on my t-shirt isn't even visible layered like this, and I still think it works great. For the next formula, we've transformed the skirt and t-shirt combo by adding a vest on top. If you love a simple, effortless look, the skirt and t-shirt is for you, but if you love something with a little more dimension, a little more going on, adding a vest on top is such a great way to add that to a t-shirt and skirt. This also doesn't add too much heat to an outfit, which is a nice way to add some layering in warmer weather. Clearly, I like all the formulas in this video, but I will say this is one of my all-time favorites. I just feel like it always looks good. It gives sort of an eclectic, vintagey vibe, which I love, kind of 90s, kind of 70s, and it's so comfy and so easy to wear. That is a repeated refrain throughout this video. Finally, we've got the t-shirt with pants and an open button-up on top. This is probably one of my most worn combinations in my actual day-to-day life. It is another one that's just so comfy, easy breezy, and I think it always looks just a little more dimensional than just pants and a t-shirt or button-up on its own. It feels very like mom in a 90s movie to me, like stylish, but in a very effortless, relatable movie protagonist way. Basically what I'm saying is this is a very understated, straightforward outfit, but it looks good, and if you want to romanticize it a little more, you can just pretend you're in a 90s rom-com.
That last outfit was the perfect transition to our next category, outfits using a button-up shirt. These can also work great with a short sleeve button-up, especially as the weather warms up, but I'm actually using the same long sleeve button-up from the last video because it's just that versatile.
Our first formula here is another that's simple yet so effective, a skirt with a button-up. This one is similar to the t-shirt and button-up in that I think it's often overlooked in favor of a more feminine, cute top moment with the skirt, and that's also great, but I think, like the t-shirt, the button-up brings a more androgynous, boxy element to this outfit with such a soft feminine piece on the bottom, which I think looks quite cool and a little less expected. To avoid getting too redundant by describing every outfit formula as stylish yet easy to wear, I won't spend too long on this one, but of course, that description does apply here as well. Next, we have a button-up, pants, and a vest on top. I love that this combo can look quite polished and dressed up or super relaxed and sort of 70s, almost bohemian, depending on the pieces you use. Clearly, I'm leaning more relaxed here with the oversized suede vest worn open and the wide leg jeans, but just using a dressier vest and pants gives you something you can wear to the office. I also added a bit of extra color and pattern through this hair bandana, also leaning into that 70s vibe. Of course, you can just use more colorful base pieces too if you want more color in your look, but even if you're working with limited options, a little accessory like a scarf or a bag can add a lot. Our next formula is a skirt and button-up with a cardigan on top. This is definitely giving grandma/grandpa vibes. Really, it's sort of grandma on the bottom half, grandpa on the top half, but I'm into it. I love the combo of like cozy and studious and whimsical. I also think buttoning the shirt differently gives the outfit a totally different feel. Because the cardigan and skirt both feel so soft and drapey, I buttoned the shirt all the way up to give that piece an extra structured look, which adds a sharper element to the outfit that I really like. I also love the subtle pattern mixing here, the eclecticism it creates. I'm kind of always happy to have more patterns in an outfit, so don't be afraid to pattern mix with these formulas. It might work better than you think. Finally, we have another dress over top outfit, this time with the dress layered over the button-up, which I think creates a totally different vibe than the t-shirt, but still works so well. I love the subtle pattern mixing of this combo too. I think the plaid with the preppy striped Oxford shirt is a fun academic vibe, so I leaned into that with my loafers, but of course this works with so many different vibes and styles. And again, because the dress is so soft and flowy, I buttoned the shirt all the way up to add more sharpness and structure, and look at that. Again, so stylish, so put together, yet so easy to wear.
Finally, we have the outfits using a cute top of your choosing. Again, this can work with so many different types of tops, so I encourage you to run wild in your wardrobe with these formulas and just see what you can come up with.
Here's the top we're working with, just so you can see what it looks like on without any sort of layering. But for our first outfit, we're actually going to use pants with a cute top and then your button-up worn open over it. I gotta be real, I wasn't actually sure if this would work because I feel like people just don't normally do this. I didn't know if it would feel off, but then as soon as I actually put it on, I was like, wait, yes, this so works. It's basically just like having a jacket on top, but lighter. It looks totally natural together, and I love how the layering adds more depth to the look, and the base top already has a little extra interest to it. So altogether, it's just a very dimensional combination. I also think the pants help keep the outfit from being too fussy or too many things going on. We've got the ruffles and ruching and the flowy button up on top, but then the bottom keeps it nice and streamlined. Like I said with the last outfit, we don't tend to do as much layering with cute tops, so I wanted to get a little creative again here by doing even more layering with this top. This time, we have a vest over the cute top and then a cardigan on top of that. Like the previous outfit, since there's so much going on top, I went with simple pants on the bottom, and of course, to add a little pattern to the look, I used my hair bandana again. This is just made of random thrifted scrap fabric, by the way. There was no sewing involved, very easy to cut yourself, so that's not technically one of the formula items we're working with here, but it is very easy to DIY if you're interested. I tend to think of both the vests and cardigans as middle layering pieces. They're neither outerwear nor a basewear, so I wouldn't normally think to use them both at the same time, but let this be your reminder that you do not need to limit yourself to one layering piece at once. Sometimes, combined together, they can do even more for an outfit. Like I've repeated throughout this video, I feel like a skirt with a cute top is a natural pairing. It's a go-to for many people, so we don't need to be reminded of its merits here, but something that I think can really elevate that combo is, of course, adding a vest. I love this because A, I always just love adding a third piece to an outfit. I think that makes it feel more balanced and complete. And B, a skirt and a cute top both feel a little more dressed up and feminine. So I love the more casual, boxy androgyny the vest adds to this combo. It adds a little juxtaposition, heightening the contrast and friction in the outfit, which I think just makes it more interesting. Of course, I had to finish things off with the cute top layered under a dress. You've already heard why I love the top under dress combo. I love it here too. The interest and detail this top adds under the dress works great. Yada yada yada. But I also wanted to take this opportunity to add a bonus formula here, the dress sandwich, aka having a layer under the dress and a layer on top. Like, for example, you could do a top under a sleeveless dress with a cardigan on top, or with an open button-up on top. I love this so much. I love how dimensional and layered it looks. It honestly worked surprisingly well to me with the pieces I was using here. These weren't even in my original vision for this, but then when I was putting the outfits together, I was like, wait a minute, let me try something. And I think this looks so good. I realize this does put a bit more fabric on the top half of your outfit. It might make your torso kind of hot and layered up and then leave your legs a bit cold. But with lightweight pieces, it really doesn't feel too bulky or anything, and you could also do this with a longer dress or put tights or leggings underneath, which would give you more even coverage temperature-wise. That's not even to mention the option of layering pants under a dress or a skirt and a dress together, which I didn't get into here because I was trying to keep the outfits as wearable and broadly applicable as possible, combinations most people would actually be comfortable wearing, but you could get even more creative with these same base pieces. These outfits really are just a jumping off point.
There you have it, a whole bunch more outfit combinations you can make using the same basic pieces in your closet. And these are definitely not the only outfits you can make with these pieces. As shown in the previous formulas video, I used almost the same collection of base pieces, not the same pieces, like I used a different t-shirt and a different cardigan, but the same genre of pieces to make a whole bunch of other outfits. So whether you've seen that one already or not, feel free to refer back to it for even more ideas. And I just hope overall this inspired you to try these out yourself, put them to use in your own daily outfits if they work for you. And of course, I hope you also feel free to branch out and come up with your own new ideas from here. I'd also love to hear what ideas these formulas spark for you in the comments. And I heard if you do leave a comment, watch another video, and subscribe, you will never run out of outfit combinations you can make with these formulas. They'll be infinite in your closet.